Well, there's a few angles on that. You can compare countries that have different levels of class imbalance and then compare their public health outcomes. I encourage people to read. There's hundreds and hundreds of studies on this issue. There's one book called The Spirit Level by Richard Wilkinson and Kate Pickett that I encourage people to research, which comprises the majority of this research. And what they find is that there's a massive increase in mental illness. There's a massive increase, or I should say decrease, in education levels, a massive increase in violence, and the vast majority of negative public health attributes increase in societies that have massive wealth imbalances. So in America, which has, well, as a one brief aside, it is noted that due to cost efficiency in the state, they pretty much cut all mental health services in the 1970s and decided that the prisons would be the new mental health facilities. So that is a point of influence, but that, of course, is a a more shallow link in the chain that leads to this. Clearly, all of the imbalance and shame and inequality, which has a deep emotional impact, generates all of these factors. Statistically proven, it's not conjecture. So anyone that questions that should go out and look into this. If we don't take a systems perspective, nothing gets resolved. We run in circles. Even the criminal propensity, everyone's obsessed with criminal politicians and corruption. The analogy I use is that you can stomp on the ants that come out from under your refrigerator and keep stomping on them and spraying them and trying to get rid of them, or maybe you can remove the spoiled produce or food that's behind the refrigerator that's actually causing them to come. And that's what this society doesn't do. It doesn't resolve any of its problems. And to add one more punchline to that, it's not profitable to resolve any problems in this society. Peace and sustainability and efficiency, these are things that, if achieved, create a nice equilibrium where little action is required. And that is, again, the antithesis of what our economic system demands, especially at this stage. Given the unemployment, it needs problems in order to keep persisting with GDP, employment, growth, et cetera.